In this video, I would like to go a little bit more into detail in how we could style the tread for our tire. Currently, all we have here is basically a simple raised geometry on top of our tire. But I would like actually to not raise a geometry on top of my tire, but actually cut it out. So kind of like building small pathways for the water to flow. So this part I'm going to duplicate and hide. And I'm going to continue with this part. And for Blender to work a little bit quicker at the beginning, I'm going to turn off the subsurface modifier. And then I go into edit mode. And I have to change a little bit my geometry. So you see I deleted the lower part. And then in top view, I'm going to adjust a little bit this shape. Maybe I would actually like to have more like a forward C shape or V shape, and then I'm going to scale those together a little bit. Maybe like this. Okay. And then I'm going to sink it into the surface, just a notch. And those edge points here, I have to scale out. They have to stick out just a little bit, like this. Okay. So with this done, I'm going to select my outer edges, not my inner edges, and press E and Z, and extrude those surfaces a little bit up so that they just barely stick out. Maybe let's see how this looks with a very basic subsurface modifier. Okay, we can shade it. So now this array result, so this geometry, I would like to remove from my wheel. So I'm going to name this maybe tire tread version 1, and I'm going to my tire, and then I'm adding a Boolean modifier. Set it to difference, which means to remove out of this wheel or this geometry the other geometry. And then here I can type in tire, and there it finds tire tread. Click it or press enter. Blender has to calculate it for a second. And the result is different. So that's probably the reason, because maybe the normals are pointing into a different direction than they should. And I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. The normals are facing inside, so instead of cutting the space out, Blender keeps the geometry that's inside those orange parts. So all we have to do is select the stuff, press Ctrl N. That reorganizes all the different normals. Now you can see that those normals actually point outside. And if I leave edit mode, then that is fixed. So the normal direction inside the mesh when you do Boolean operations is very important. That is, for example, similar to Alias when you click a surface and you say keep or remove. And here we can't click a specific surface to say keep or remove. We simply, by the orientation of the surface, if it's facing inside or outside, can say what part should be cut out and what should remain. Now this orange surface, maybe I'm putting onto this layer because I don't want to see it. And then, well, the bike has some shading artifacts, but we can fix this by adding an edge split modifier. So the smooth shading then will work a little bit better. And there we have, for example, now our result. So a tire where a very skinny tread is cut out. And the beauty of this approach is to Alias, we, for example, would export this shape and also this shape. So the Boolean operation we do here in Blender is we don't really apply. It's more like a visual helper for us how a shape could look like. So even when we do, technically speaking, sketch modeling or concept modeling, the result or the basic input surfaces we can still make use actually inside Alias and then touch up the missing features, for example, like the fillets here or the edge roundings up here if we want those. But for a conceptual modeling purpose, or for example for rendering purpose, those details might actually not really be that significant to have in it. You know that they're not there, but probably the viewer will not be aware of those parts missing because they are more paying attention to the whole design. And in addition to, for example, those cutouts, then maybe we could think about adding some details which then maybe can be raised. So for example, here I'm going to maybe delete this and then I'm going to select the side surfaces and then scale it a little bit together. Do the same here. And let's see how this looks with the subsurface turned on. Of course, that changes the design a little bit. But you start getting the feeling that you can combine both methods, and again, if you want, you can export all those different surfaces then to Alias and then stitch everything or trim everything together in there.